In 1956, in the mid-Atlantic, two ships collided. It's an event now long forgotten, but it might have changed the history of modern music. Aboard the stricken Italian liner, the Andrea Doria, was a 23-year-old songwriter, Mike Stoller, returning to New York from Europe. The ship sank, and with it 51 passengers, but the songwriter was rescued. When he finally docked in New York, his partner, Jerry Lieber, was waiting for him.
And he said, "Mike, we have a smash hit."
No, I didn't. That's not the first thing I said to you. I said,
Mike, here's a suit. He thought maybe I didn't have any clothes.
I said, "Guess what?" And Mike said, "What?" I said,
I thought that was appropriate. I said,
yeah,
"What?"
we have the number one smash in the country. He said, "Who?" I said, "Elvis Presley." He said, "Elvis what?"
Well, I said you was high class. Well, that was just fine. Yeah, they said you
The
were
magic started with that unknown 21-year-old from East Tupelo in Mississippi. It was a year 1956. The song,
You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
the young men who wrote that song, Mike Stoller and Jerry Lieber, would go on to write another 20 hits for Elvis Presley.
You ever kiss me once, kiss me twice. Treat me nice. Done beat like a done the cold. He goes by the name of King Creole. You know he's gone, gone, gone. Jumping like catfish on a pole. Come on, baby, it's hot in here and it's oh so cool outside.
These were the songs that made Elvis the world's first rock and roll star.
Just say, hey, what's the move, baby? Keep on working, for I ain't got time for that. He just came out strutting, wearing nothing but a button and a bow.
He was a pro, man. He knew what he was doing all the time, and he loved to perform. That way, he was the best in this life, because socially he was very shy and very uncomfortable a lot of the time. And in many other situations that I saw him in, he didn't look comfortable. But when we were in a studio and he was on a microphone,
Then he was at home.
I'd say take 28, man. Is it okay?
Walking through a party in the county jail. The prison band was there and they began to wail.
While Elvis rode to fame, Lieber and Stoller always remained, as songwriters so often do, quietly in the background, cobbling away at the great hits that scored Elvis's early movies. Although sometimes the film producer had to lean on them a little.
And he pushed a big overstuffed chair in front of the door in our hotel room suite, and he plopped himself down and said, "I'm going to take a nap. You're not leaving here till I have the songs for the movie." So we wrote To Get Out, and we wrote 4 songs that afternoon, as quickly as we could so we could get back out and have a good time.
Among those songs,
Jailhouse Rock, Treat Me Nice, I Want to Be Free, and You're So Square, Baby, I Don't Care.
You're so square, oh, baby, I don't care.
If they had written only for Elvis, it would still have been a remarkable career. But Elvis was only the beginning.
I'm gonna Kansas City, like I'm in home.
Over the next 3 decades, everyone who was anyone recorded a Lieber and Stoller song.
There's a rose in Spanish Harlem.
Always they became hits.
Red rose up in Spanish Harlem. Ruby, 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 will you be mine? Sometimes Charlie Brown, he's a clown. That Charlie Brown.
Songs we all remember, even if we never knew the men who wrote them, condemned forever to have their lyrics sung rather than their praises. Did you get a little bit jealous about that, or a little bit?
No. I mean, jealous about, you mean like about
the guy who gets up there and sings your song gets all the fame.
Oh, I'm thrilled. Little Richard gets up there and sings. Are you kidding?
Singing your song, it's not too bad, is it? No.
That's compensation enough.
I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. I've been searching. Searching.
Take out the papers and the trash, or you don't get no spending cash.
Is it true that inside every songwriter there's a performer bursting to get out? Lieber and Stoller need no encouragement at all to break into song. Their song, of course.
Cause I'm a woman, W-O-M-A-N.
They love to sing, but don't worry, they're not planning to give up their day jobs.
We've worked with enough singers to know how we sound.
Yeah, we are interesting, I think, to the degree that we are the songwriters. And I think that is an interesting and kind of entertaining thing for people. But if you want to get down to the wire and talk about prose, that's like saying, am I jealous of Tyson? No way. Do I think I could do that?
A generation of Australians grew up with Lieber and Stoller songs, probably without even knowing it. They gave Billy Thorpe his first big hit. We had an Australian called Billy Thorpe, whom you will not have heard of.
Any relation to Jim Thorpe?
I don't think so. I don't know his family.
What is it? What is it?
And long before he started swinging on the midday show, Normie Rowe landed a hit with I Who Have Nothing.
I who have no one must watch you go dancing by, wrapped in the arms of somebody else when darling you die. Oh, it loves you.
Who can forget the Deltones version of the Lieber and Stoller classic?
Come a little bit closer, and you will see, yeah, you see.
I was meant for
You, dear, and you were meant for me.
And back in Britain, a Lieber and Stoller song launched the career of the 60s English pop group, The Searchers. Cliff Richard scored a hit with his trademark song from Lieber and Stoller.
Stand by me.
And when, towards the end of his career, John Lennon was asked to perform his favourite rock song, guess who wrote it?
Do you realise how awesome it is to people like me who really hadn't looked at who wrote these songs to suddenly discover that you guys did all this?
Well, I realize it, but he doesn't.
So
I think Jerry is awed by it, and I'm not yet.
but yeah.
He's never been awed by anything, and I don't think he's ever going to be awed by anything.
Now, as I said, just
He's inaudible.
Just as long as you stand by me.
After so many great songs, unbelievably, hitmen turned their backs on rock and roll. In the late 60s, they wrote a different kind of song. Some say it was their best. It was Peggy Lee who sang it.
Is that all there is? If that's all there is, my friend, then let's keep dancing.
I mean, we were both tired of the mainstream rock and roll commercial business.
Mm.
And we really, because when we invented stuff in the beginning, the early stuff, we were excited. And then that sort of wore itself out because you start repeating yourself.
Then I fell in love with the most wonderful boy in the world. We'd take long walks down by the river and just sit for hours gazing into each other's eyes.
One of the keys to the song is in one of the last lines, which is, oh, I know what you're saying to yourselves. If that's the way he thinks about it, why doesn't he just end it all? Oh no, not me. I'm in no hurry. That final disappointment is a joke. Which brings it home. Like, I don't care how depressed you are, who wants to check out?
Is it your best song?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that all there is? Is that all there is, my friend?
No, that's not all there is. Now there's a Broadway show.
I won't let go.
on Broadway, on Broadway.
And yes, they wrote that song too.
They all play on Broadway.
It's called Smokey Joe's Cafe. It's a retrospective, including a mere 40 of Lieber and Stoller's best.
We had a shimmy like you and Daddy do. Never get it, never get it. We had a shimmy, swinging like a Russian, talking like a frog, down in a hollow ball, baby, that is rock and roll.
A time for looking back, and perhaps for asking, how did they do it?
You want
Well,
the secret? You're looking for the secret
Yes.
to creativity.
Yes, please.
You're asking the wrong guy.
But I bet you've wondered about this sometimes.
About where it comes from?
No. I've never wondered about it.
Oh no, no. I would not look. I would not look a gift horse in the mouth.